Let me change. Oh, we're live. Yo, let me change this. Whatchamacallit. I'm gonna change the little notification that people are gonna get to come through.
Okay, so we're not live.
We are live,
Oh, okay.
but
All right.
actually, I'm not even gonna change it because it's scary time and it's October. What is this? The 27th. This weekend is officially Halloween weekend, and it's the Rambling Rogue Show. I'm a little sick. Nigel, NW, that's my host. You know, I went to go take a vid test today. Went to go take a vid. Took a test for the COVID.
How'd that go? How'd that go for you?
Um, I
Where'd
hated it.
you where'd you go? Like, you know what I'm saying? What hospital?
Went to the Kaiser. You know, and it was painful. They just jack this literal needle into such a sensitive, fleshy part of the body that is really rarely, if ever, touched. The complete back of the mouth or back of the nose.
Yeah, man. Honestly, but it's real quick. It's nothing you know what I'm saying? It's something you could just scoff off unless you're just sensitive. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just you got a sensitive body. So it just affects you way more. Because when I went through the test way back when, it was nothing. I really just breezed by it. Like maybe I shed a tear when they put it in my nose. I mean, he shed a tear, but besides that, it was yeah, it's nothing.
Just a tear. Man, I was crying. I was literally fully crying. And I think the nurse was a little ashamed of me. You know, she was a black nurse. And, you know, she was looking at me I think she was looking at me to kind of be strong. Kind of, you know, kind of just like
Yeah,
eat
man.
it. But, bro, I'm trying to get the light better on me. But honestly, that just was not happening, man. As you guys can tell, my lighting is completely scuffed. It's fucked as the sun comes in on one side of my room, and of course cannot come in on from both sides. So uh, you know, cannot come in from just walls. So yeah, I'm Two-Face, but we're here. It's the COVID episode. We might have a couple of these or one of these. Let's hope for just one of these. I'm gonna get my vaccine. My
You get the vax. You in that this snake you reconsider? You like, hey man, you know, maybe I should just take the vaccine. But
listen, man.
we'll see how the test we'll see how the results you know what I'm saying. We'll see how the results are. We'll see what the results are.
We'll see what the results are.
Yeah, man.
But I can tell you that I'm having some very full phlegmy spit. It could just be flu. It could just be some light cold. Because since yesterday, and this is again the 27th of October, since last night, I've just been feeling okay. Well, I was out pretty late. I was out till about well, not pretty late, but till about past 10 o'clock, working, door dashing, doing all that stuff. And yeah, it was cold outside, but it just felt extra
Bone,
cold.
bone chilling,
Like
like
bone
just straight.
chilling, like
Yeah.
like I don't feel good at all. And I was like, wait a minute, nah, I know myself. This is not. Especially, I had my jacket on. I was like, nah. Yesterday, this felt like nothing. It was the exact same cold, and this felt like nothing. So, I had to go get my test, just because of that. Then also, I'm kind of just having a sore throat, and the cough, and the runny nose, and just light symptoms. But I feel okay in general, I guess. And listen, am I gonna get a vax? Let's just see how it goes.
All right.
Um,
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. But yeah, man. For now, till we get those results, or for this episode, this is the COVID episode. So we are currently on the Discord chat. We just vibing, rambling road show. We just putting out the content still, regardless of the situation. We just pushing it out, pulling through. And also just gotta say, on the YouTubes, if you guys view it, shout out to all the viewers. But if y'all could just push that like button, it'll be greatly appreciated, man. Greatly appreciated. Push
heck
that like
yeah.
button. You know what I'm saying? I've been realizing I haven't been really saying that, but yeah, man, it's important for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that like button for us. We would appreciate it.
And that subscribe button.
And that's the subscribe button, of
You
course.
gotta hit
Of
the
course,
like, and then you hit the
this
subscribe. It's the 1-2 punch. You know? Yeah, well said. I kind of got a little bit of light here. A little bit of, giving me a little bit of that Anakin, a little bit of that lightsaber. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that.
Yeah, nice ambiance right there. Yeah, man. I see what you're trying to get to, but it's not really doing much to keep it a brick with you. To keep it a buck, you know. I'm not really seeing much of a difference. The lighting is just a little shot in your
It's a
room.
little, as Tim would say, clipped. S-
Yeah,
Um.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So how was your week, Nigel?
Uh, my week was what did I do? Oh yeah, man, my week was cool. You know what I'm saying? On on Monday, I what I'm saying, my brother over here, he lent me a hand, did me a favor, and took me and the homie to a Clippers game, Clippers Trailblazers. And if you guys watch this pod, y'all know I'm a Trailblazer fan. So I had to go down to LA, went down to LA to go support. And my friend is actually a Clipper fan too. So it's just like that, you know. So we went to go see the Trailblazers hoop. I went to go see Dame do his thing. So I go to the game, what I'm saying? It's cool, it's gravy. I get my seats. The seats are great. I can really see these dudes. And yeah, man, the game starts off. It's a good game. It's a back and forth. I think the quarter ends like it's a 1 point quarter, maybe, or the Trailblazers are losing by four. And that was cool. And then the second quarter hit, and yeah, that's when shit just got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers just started just slicing and dicing, tearing up the Portland Trailblazers defense. Uh, Particular player Luke Kennard was just shooting three after three after three, and splash, splash, splash. And then I was looking out to Damian Lillard like, yo, okay, wait, he's about to cook though, you know,
Dame
but
time.
unfortunately there was
Mm-hmm.
no Dame time.
Mm-hmm.
Dame shot
Mm-hmm.
eight threes. Well, yeah, he shot eight total threes, and they were all bricks. None of them went in. Uh, a lot. He did his signature moves too. What he does, the step back, the side step threes, the off the screen, but nothing was falling. It just wasn't his night. But I just want to end this. Well, I also want to say the Trailblazers did get blown out. They got blown out. They got blown out by like about 30,
Mm-hmm.
and that was rough.
Just,
Uh,
did you sit through the entire game, or were you one of the people that left as it was finishing?
I sat through the entire game, and yeah, it was rough, man. Because I had to watch garbage time. You know what I'm saying, with the rookie when they put in the rookies and stuff like that. It's interesting to see who may crack the rotation. But yeah, man. Trailblazers lost by 30, but it's the beginning of the season, so it's okay. I'm not even worried about that. But it was cool though, because like there was Trailblazer fans right in front of me. It was just like literally like a little row of Trailblazer fans, and it was cool to see that. And I was like, hey, that's tight. But then, yeah, by the end of the game, they were just sick. We were all just kind of just sick,
Mm-hmm.
head just
Mm-hmm.
kind of down. Just yeah, it was bad. It was a bad scene, man. When you see like just the fan base just like just look at their team get crushed, it's horrible. Especially in real time, like in like real time in the stadium or in the arena, really.
How
It's
did
just
the
yeah.
how did the players react? How close were you to the bench?
I wasn't that close to the bench to say like I was like maybe like 50 yards from the bench, maybe 60. So yeah, I was pretty
Mm.
far from the bench, but you could see the bench clearly. I was on the Portland side though. I could see the Portland bench,
A lot of hung
and
heads,
no,
long faces. Yeah, it's just
no,
game 3 of 82, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a long season. Like, cause you really gotta think. It's just like, yeah, man, you gonna go through a game where you lose by 30, and your star player doesn't isn't a star player that night, and y'all gotta figure it out. See, the thing is though, see that's the trouble, man. That's the trouble. So
Trouble.
Dame has an off night, and we just gonna just lose by 30. The fuck? Like, nah, it's not, and it's not. It's really not on just Dame, man. It's a team sport, so the team was sloppy. It was a lot of turnovers, just defensive mistakes, just leaving guys open where they should have just switched on that man, or they just weren't quick enough, or they just weren't, I don't know, talking, conversating, whatever the case was. It was definitely a team loss. They just all just it wasn't just like, oh, like, I lost this the game. Like you could say that when it's a closer game. You could probably say that, but no, this game it was definitely just the team just got just crumbled and destroyed. But to put some context to it, though, the Clippers they were 0-2, so they needed a dub at home. So they just probably had the extra fuel to just like, damn, we gotta get this win. So yeah, it's just unfortunate I went to that game and
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
but it was still fun, It's still fun to see real NBA play, like see these guys in like they're just real people, like they're just people, but they play basketball and they're like crazy athletic human beings that could jump very high because those courts, yeah, they're just very high. It's just wild how one human being can jump on another human being and dunk on them. Like when you see that in person, it's
It's,
it's a wild shit.
especially
Or
like a shorter guy.
yes, like Dame trying to dunk on a 7 footer is just nuts because he is 6'2". So it's like the fact that he even got up there and to make the attempt was just crazy. But we were down 25 at that point. So the reason I think the only reason he did that is because he thought he could take it out. But yeah, yeah, man.
But bless you. Black Tart, what's up, my guy? Welcome to the Ram Rogue Show. So kind of the whole stadium effect has kind of worn off. Do you think? Like, oh, I'm here. Like, yeah, you were just talking about like, yeah, we got to pay and see these, these dudes and whatnot. But, um, what was that like? I guess he kind of just answered that, kind of.
Yeah, man. No, I think I'll always be ecstatic to see that because like there's just different players and just different because like you know what I'm saying. Because when you go to the game and you see a game live, it's just different because you're really seeing like these. They're actually really. It's a lot of contact in basketball. Like you really like. I guess you see it on TV, but then when you see it, you're like, he didn't really get touched. But no, bro. They actually collided. Like, you can really see these human beings like I don't know. It's just wild. Like it's like when something happened during the game, like a foul, people were like, "Oh, whoa!" Like they would react. Like you would literally react because you just seeing like these bodies just hit the ground, like these big dudes. It's crazy. Like it's yeah,
Yeah,
and the
you can
seats
see
we had are
how
pretty good. So
if you get some drinks in you, you'll have like a big reaction to like a foul. Like, what the fuck? What?
oh
Like,
yeah, there was a lot of the like yeah, people were saying a lot. You know, there was a lot of crowd. Like a lot of people just saying shit, just
mm.
like you know, yeah, because it was bad because the Trailblazers couldn't hit anything. So then I there was a lot of chirping about that. Like, oh yeah,
Chirping.
yeah, it's just a lot. The trail, like, but it was I think it was Trailblazer fans. They were just mad. They just sounded mad. They were just like, Chauncey, run a play or some shit. Like just some shit like that.
Yeah, they'll just like, ugh. I can't even do the voice because my voice is like so out. But like, Chauncey, run a play, like just like a scream
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, man.
That's that stadium shit. There's just things like there's certain phrases and mannerisms that are only allowed in a stadium that are kind of interesting. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, are the Clippers gonna play? Are they gonna play over there again
Yeah,
with the
they're gonna do it
Blazers?
again.
Oh, really? When?
Yeah, they're gonna play soon because they kind of get all the Clipper Portland in LA games. They this season it's all early in the season, so I think they play again soon. When, like, I think in the next week.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
So,
pretty quick.
okay. Well, that's pretty quick. But the tickets were kind of cheap. Would you want to go again?
Yeah, I'll go again.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would like to. I think I need to get some Trailblazer gear so I could go to the game, or just it could be just as simple as a hat. Just have my Trailblazer hat on, just have the hat, and then go to the game, man. Because it's just like you know, I just felt weird, like not having any like any like this team paraphernalia. It was just weird.
No, I feel you though.
Um,
I feel you. I mean, yeah. I mean, you want to belong with that team, especially because it's an away game.
right, right. Because I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a Clipper fan. Because but it's weird. Because like you just be sitting next to somebody and they may be a Clipper fan, and then it's just like you're just a Trailblazer fan. Like,
Yeah, but
I don't know.
while that's weird, you know what's weirder? It's when like yeah, one time our little brother was inside of Little League, or he was in basketball for like kids, and then he was, I don't know what the fuck position he played, but he played whatever position because I don't really know much about basketball, and he did his thing. He was passing, wasn't taking too many shots, but he was passing, running down up and down the court. But I will say this though, the kid, he was performing. But anyway, I was just cheering him on. That's it. All I was doing was just simply cheering him on. My younger brother, who's 10 years old. Well, who was about 10 years old at the time. And yeah, long story short, 10 or 11 years old. But long story short, yeah, I guess the family of like the main kid on the other team who was making shots, and this kid was just pretty much they were just, I mean, our brother's team was not winning. They were just they were trailing. I can't remember by how much, but it was pretty bad. But they're just having fun. But yeah, the main kid's family of the other team, they're there, and they start getting a little like, what's he cheering for? What's he cheering for? It's just some basketball cap. And I was just like, okay, like, I don't know. They just started grumbling. So
What?
yeah, they just started grumbling, and like, but like I heard the dude right next to me say, "Ah man," like, cause like I cheered for our younger brother when like he made like a defensive move, and it really was, it was like, okay, they're trying to make a pass, and then he tried to go for a steal, didn't quite get the steal, and then he tried though, he extended himself. I was like, yo, go man, yeah, do your thing, whatever. And then the dude next to me was like, yeah, it's just some basketball cap. So I took that to mean like, okay, like, yeah, I'm just cheering for the kid. I don't really give a fuck about the game. But yeah, they all just started grumbling. It felt like, and yeah, kind of just staring and shit as I cheered. So I say all that to say, yeah, that's weird. That's weird at a Trailblazers Lakers game, but it's definitely weirder when you feel like your whole,
Clippers.
Trailblazers Clippers game. Excuse me, I don't know what team I just said.
Lakers.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, Trailblazers Clippers game, but the Pop Warner or whatever the division is that he was in, and then you got a whole family, and maybe you even have a family that matches that family, but none of my family grumbled back. We just kind of are not like that. So yeah, they all just kind of just didn't really do anything. Kind of just looked at me, silently kind of emotioned to just stop. Like, kind of just read the room. You had to just read the room in that moment and just kind of just stop cheering, which was silly.
Yeah, no.
But
Keep cheering. You know what I'm saying? He does something good on the court, you gotta
just
yeah.
do that, man. I don't know. That's yeah. It doesn't even matter. It really doesn't even matter, especially if you're all there. But I digress. When I have a kid, and I don't think about this that much, but when I have a kid, I would like to say that, yeah, me and his mom, we'll be there cheering, supporting, yeah, even if you don't even do some crazy shit, right? And just give him that good, like, before he makes a play, like, you got it, son.
Yeah, you got it, you got it. You gotta give him that little, you know what I'm saying, push of confidence. Just that little.
You could even be cool.
Especially that,
Hmm?
especially from a parent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For your parent, it just hits home because it's like, oh shit. Like I got pops or mom really just giving me that support. That, yeah, man, like, it's just a game, but you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? We're here.
And you could even be cool about it, like fold the arms, and then as the son's like running by on the fast break, he's gonna look over, And then he just, he takes that. It's almost, he takes that, puts that in his heart. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get open. You know what I'm saying? And then that's the other thing I was doing. Like, see, I kind of was maybe being loud. Not even kind of was maybe. I was being loud. I was being loud as hell. I was like, yeah, nigga, get open. Get open. I was like, yeah. All right, Jay. Yeah. Like, I was getting a little animated. You know what I'm saying? I was getting animated, and they was losing. So it just kind of makes it look like, all right. But it's I don't know,
hell
it
no.
be like, all right, like, nigga, it's,
Hell
bro.
no. Do
Like, I
you,
don't know.
man? They just play hate.
Yeah,
They
it's
play
just,
hate on your excitement for our little man. Come on, nah. They play hating on that. Don't pay that no mind, especially when you had a game for somebody else. The hell, yeah, you can't.
especially, yeah.
Man, I don't give a damn that you grumbling while I'm supporting somebody I'm here for. That's the whole point.
Well, some people are
But
just low class, Some people they just don't got that, like, what I'm saying, just constraint. They'll just take it there for the pettiest of reasons. In fact, I'll just say it. In quote unquote our community here as black men, you could often see, like, being the most petty person is not even black men necessarily, but black people. And it's really honestly, I would say black girls, but like, just the pettiness, man. Like, not really black girls in general, like every black woman is petty. No, I'm just saying, in pop culture that we respect, hip hop, whatever, being the most petty person is like very much smiled upon. It's very much like, yeah, that's cool. And Pooh Shiesty. So, and that dude is really our age. It's that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy, man. Which, speaking of Pooh Shiesty, he's changed his plea from innocent to the charges of shooting a man in the buttocks to guilty. He's looking to salvage any amount of time that he can. Just basically say, yeah, I did it. Just take me for this. I'll admit to it, and I'll cooperate here, and we'll help this process go faster. So, hope that man has a speedy get out. But especially because he's, again, our age.
yeah,
But yeah. That petty shit is just, nah. It's not for me. I don't know how I got
speaking of
there. I forgot.
well, speaking of people that are like in jail or incarcerated, be a young boy, house arrest, Utah, officially.
Utah house arrest. How did they come up with that? Like, going
Uh,
off of none of the official reports, this COVID episode, we're just rambling, just bullshitting. Like, how did they even come up with that? Like, did Kanye get on the phone and say, I'm gonna need YoungBoy next to me? Where is Wisconsin to Utah? I don't even think is that even?
I think they
Yeah,
maybe they don't.
question.
I I don't know my what is it, geography.
Yeah, me neither, man. But I will say this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's geography. That's like, yeah. Like,
I can see
the
that
earth
shit.
and land. But nah, man, NBA YoungBoy. I'm gonna hit the clap. Okay. The soundboard completely failed me. There you go. Salute to my guy, NBA YoungBoy. The salute to the lawyer. It really just goes to
What's
show,
going on?
whether
Yeah,
you like it or
awfully.
not. So, I'm sorry,
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
but
Sorry.
whether you like it or not, the American legal system, you get through it easier when you have legitimate money to count on. You get through it with an easier time. You get through it easier as anyone legitimate money. That's what I think this kind of proves. As there has to be so many cases of young quote unquote delinquents just caught up in the system, but they're not NBA young boy. They don't have this fantastic lawyer who's pleading and begging and doing all these things. The millions of dollars that they could give up in stake or property as collateral or whatever the case is in the files. I don't know, but it just goes to show money. Anyway, that's a I'm sorry, I cut you off. But yeah, what's your take on it? NBA YoungBoy Utah. I think you might have muted yourself. So, oh no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, man. NBA young boy. I don't know. So he's on. What I think I read off of Academics Post is that he is going to Utah to be tutored or to be. He's on house arrest, but he's with somebody like a relative, a close relative of his, or some case of that. So is he like I have questions. Like is he just stuck in Utah? Like
Yeah, well, I would imagine yes, for whatever amount of time that they deem that this sentence should be, right? That he's in Utah. Well, they say isn't it that he's bailed out? So he's bailed out, but he's still awaiting the trial for the case, isn't it? The gun
okay.
case.
So he's out on bail.
He's out on bail. I believe that's what it is. We have
Hmm.
magic lookup machines right in front of us, both of us. But the important part is NBA YoungBoy is out. Salute to him.
Yeah, man. Salute to young boy. They freed him.
Yeah, he could reap the fruits of his labor. Actually be the one to see some benefit from it. Even though it's a house arrest, you can. He has a lot of money. Utah is wide open. Plus, I'm sure people would want to see him. Anyway, like imagine the life of a rapper where it's like, yeah, I'm in house arrest, but then I have millions and I can just boom, have a house party, Scarface style, where everything that's not allowed in the house arrest is there, and then just live.
I mean, damn, if the cops come and they arrest you for having all this paraphernalia out, then it's kind of, I mean, it'd be kind of hard for him to have just a house. Well, I guess he could have a house party, but he can't be the one to like invite people. He would just have to tell somebody else that, oh, yo, we're having this party over here. Boom, boom,
Right.
boom. Like, but not say NBA young boy. Just you gotta say something else. Like, you gotta,
You think it would have to go to that extent?
I
I
don't
think
know.
they'd be alright. They'd be
Because
alright.
if you say NBA young boy, I feel like you just start NBA young boy's having a party. NBA, like how do you control that? Like, how do you control the masses of people that will
But
come to
so
this
he's having
house?
a party. Why can't he have a party? Wait, I wonder.
It's not even that. It's just like, so who do you invite to the party? Just regular, just
Bitches,
folks.
a bunch of
This
women,
this is okay. Okay.
and then your guys, some executives. If you want to like really go there,
I,
but your lawyer, most definitely. Just your team. That's what I would imagine. I don't know. I'm not, famous rapper. Just Gyres Rowgh. And this is my twin. NW, NOO, Nigel, also also known as maybe you can't see it, maybe you can. Booty Time 2K. So salute to Booty Time over here.
yeah, Blues Town 2K man. Salute or Jigs rules. You know what I'm saying? That's the game tag on Xbox. Um,
Yeah, shout out to the
going
big
to
box.
I have a Twitch. But I can't tell you what the Twitch's name is. I gotta look it up.
Is it?
But
I was about to say, wow, you should have let
it's
me just
something.
get
It's
that.
NW, I think with two Y's. But yeah, so
I was gonna ask if it was a secret, but
it's not.
you, it's
It's not
not.
a secret. Y'all can watch the Twitch streams if you want. But I mean, I don't got the chat up. I gotta get all that secured, the chat, so I can see. And yeah. And when it's like a pause button, that means it's not streaming anything, right?
Pause button. That means it's not streaming. Is it red?
When it's like a red dot, that means it's streaming or it's recording
I
something.
don't know where this red dot is that you're talking about, but I can tell you that we are live.
Well, not on this stream. I'll just talk about on Twitch. Like on Twitch, like
On
if you see like start stream or start broadcast, well, I guess it's different on Xbox. That would be
Well, I can tell you on the Streamlabs program, because you can use different programs to go live to Twitch. So there's one called Streamlabs OBS, and this one, yeah, it says start streaming and it's blue, and then when you click it, it turns red and it says end stream. Like right now, it says end stream and it's red because
okay.
we're live.
But so at any point, does it like just like if you show content that you can't show, will it stop the stream automatically? Will it
No,
pause it or
no,
anything?
no, it won't.
No.
No,
Okay.
what will happen though is, okay, so like let's say you show some content that's bannable. Like I really don't know. Let's just say you say something hateful. If you leave that video on demand up, which is to say every single time you stream, you go to your page and actually all your streams are going to be there for up to about, I think it's like a week, but then if you have Amazon Prime, it's a month. But yeah. So basically, if you leave that video up, there's a good chance that somebody will. I mean, if it's really bad, somebody will find it, somebody will clip it, and then they'll get you banned. Now that's so. So yeah, that's one thing. But then, so it's really mostly like after you're done streaming, that's when you're really concerned. But like, let's say I just started watching One Piece right now, like that's cool for everybody live, but then I would have to delete the stream because of the copyright infringement, and they could actually just levy a strike against your account. Most most times you do that to somebody's content, they'll just take off the audio, and I think they're coming down the pipeline to take off the video for every part, or because there's a way around it, because it's not like, oh, as soon as you show any content that's like owned by somebody else that it's done. No, you could show about like 4 to 5 seconds, I think, of copywritten content, like shit that's somebody else's, and that is just like, how would you say, fair use? I think I'm stoned.
Oh,
I'm stoned off of 2 dabs, and honestly, it would be really good if we could talk to somebody about this that knows more. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know who, but that actually just now in my head just seems like a good conversation.
yeah, man. No, it does because I would like to know the ins and outs of that. But so you can't show Netflix or HBO Max or anything like that.
No, most definitely not. Just like how you can't screenshot Netflix or any of that stuff. No,
Mm.
you cannot.
So you could only show Amazon Prime or Amazon products or Amazon related things, based company things.
Well, even that. So on Twitch, you can have what's called a watch party. So you can actually watch things that are on Amazon Prime, but you're not actually watching it in the sense that you're broadcasting the show out. You're just through Twitch able to just make it so that you have a time of where you're watching it. They'll mute all your screens, and then they'll allow you to just, like, you're watching it, nobody can hear it. So if I show up to the stream, it'll just be you reacting to something that I can't hear and I can't see, and all I see is just your face. But you'll also have the time of what I'm watching and exactly what I'm watching. So let's say it's Stranger Things, and it'll be episode 1, season 1, and it'll say 231, 232, 233. So you could just put it right there, and now you're reacting. Now you're effectively watching it with me, and you can react. And you just have to maybe have multiple devices, or if not, just be able to switch. So that's one thing they have. But no, you cannot just broadcast Amazon content.
But you can watch any YouTube channel that's verified.
That I don't know, because, well, that I'll say no, because some YouTube channels treat their content like the big dogs, or just like old media. Case in point, like if you any news that you put into a video, like if it's past a certain length, and also I think if you edit the video slightly, like there's ways you can get around this if you edit the video and make it seem different to us. I do believe so, because, but I don't know, but I don't know this to be certain. I really am talking a little bit out of my depth here, honestly, because this is all about content, but like I really don't know all about all this copyright stuff, like it's off the back of my hand. But I can say that if you show, yeah, we're just rambling. Yeah, no. But if you show too long of a news clip, then that news station will get all the profits of that video. So, like, I know our friend Bernie, who y'all will see hopefully on this podcast very soon.
Salute to Bernie.
Salute to Based Bernie on Twitch as well. He actually he used to do YouTube videos on a channel called Boring Days with Bernie. And so there's one video that he had where there was a news clip and it played for a while, and the news organization took all the proceeds that would come. They copyright, not a strike, but they just filed a I think it's like a copyright claim. So then when they do that, they take all the money from there. And then if you have multiple, they'll split it. So I think that's how it works. But again, I need somebody more knowledgeable to come and teach us. And also, I have a headache that I think is coming from this possible vid, which that I don't know is COVID.
Yeah, man. Like we said earlier, he took a test, so we will figure it out in about 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it would be nice to talk to somebody about all that, like copywriting, infringement, and all that shit with the Twitch realm and the streaming and YouTubes. You know what I'm saying? That would be interesting.
Yes, sir. Yo, did you see anything about this is kind of old news now, but I just kind of wanted to talk about the implications of this. Did you see academics talking about Lil Durk being photographed next to a transgender person? The internet last week, or maybe like a few days ago, really, it went ablaze when, well, a photo that apparently it wasn't very clear, because the little Durk person is in the very corner of the photo, and in fact I really ought to just show it for the audience. But basically Lil Durk is in the very corner of this photo, and there's this trans person who I guess people just labeled trans because of the bone structure that you can see on the person in the photo. And long story short, people are saying, Durk was out here having some fun with a trans person. And I just wanted to not even like I just want to just talk about, okay, does this even matter? Does this even matter? What we apparently see is a man that looks like Lil Durk on the side of this picture here in some hallway. See, like, we're not even gonna start at does this matter. You know where we're gonna start? We're gonna start with damn. I mean, this is just some indiscriminate hallway that definitely doesn't, I don't know, man. It looks like it could be the inside of some building, some corporate building or something like that to me. And yet people are saying, no, this is a hotel. And people are saying that no, Lil Durk was he was here, he was enjoying. I don't know, man.
Nah, this is a little.
Is it a reach?
Yeah, that seems like a reach, man. That seems like some. That don't. That's just too inconspicuous, man. That could be any. Is that a little dirt?
Oh, you want to see? You want to see? You okay? Well, they said
I can see the
that
photo. That even little dirt.
well,
It's
the
like
hair length, number one, then the shirt, then the shorts. And these guys are photographed so much, so I don't know. I guess he was in the studio or around. But if this was around being in the studio, I think that makes more sense that this is in a corporate building somewhere. and then I don't know how they know that this is a. Well, I don't know. This is a trans person, I guess. Look at the chin, I guess. So then, all right.
a lot of assuming, a lot of just assumption.
Yeah,
I
it
don't.
is. It is.
I don't really fuck. Nah, I
But
don't
here's the
even know
thing.
if that. If and who does it? He's just walking.
He's just walking, and yet now we've made it so that, well, this is what he does, and this is who he is, and this is.
Like,
It's
what
not
in
even
the
a
fuck?
video. It's not even a video, and yeah, it's not even. Does this matter? It's
What are we
why
picking
has this?
apart?
It's well,
It, just to keep it a break. Like we're breaking apart a picture of Lil Durk in a hallway with this mysterious woman, and Lil Durk is just barely in the cut, just barely. You can see him, just like fuck, like
he's not
okay, like
piping her cheeks.
we are implicating so much. Like what the fuck? We are implying so much. Like oh yeah, like you just said, like oh if he's just beating her cheeks right on the camera, or someone took a picture and he's just butting it, like or he's in the bed with her, some actual just straight, or he went into a room with her, then it would be like okay, but nigga, what the hell? Is there more? That's what I'm like. Is there more to this story? Is that it? Because if that's it, then my reaction to that is just that's a get that out of my face. That's like okay, you guys are just
Also,
assuming.
why the hell does the person, whoever got this, just take one photo? Because this is the only photo. This is it. This is the whole controversy right here. Just one damn picture that doesn't even show anything sexual, but how come they don't take a video? How come they don't take, like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's just too many just red flags, or just too many just questions to ask. Like, what the hell? So wait,
But
maybe you didn't take a video. Okay, cool. But if this is your only photo, then what the hell? Like, did the person who took the photo say something? Were they like, oh yeah, then I saw Dirk go into the room with her, and then boom, boom. Like, if he said all that, if someone came out with the picture and said something, then okay, all right, then it's a story.
I don't
Then you
even have enough
read
with
the
that.
article on it.
I don't have enough with even that. I need more. I just need evidence, actual, just physical evidence. That I think was just straight mania. People just made up in their heads that this is what Lil Durk was doing. They want him to be on some type of weird shit. Like, well, not even weird in the sense, but just weird in the sense of, okay, he's with India Love. He's got this whole relationship. You know, he's this kind of, you know, well-known rapper who has really been through it as far as the industry, and now he's getting his turn. He's getting his shine, and boom, then y'all do this. So it's just, it's so left field, and I thought it was left field. And listen, if that is a trans person, which it may be, and you know they are next to each other, I really just, I think there's so many instances and situations where Lil Durk could, you know, likely be right next to that type of person. It's just crazy how just a picture like that sets the whole thing. Like, oh, like, yeah, no. People's really saying like, yeah, no, this, like, they're just, I don't know, people just being crazy. And it got so crazy to the point where Lil Durk actually deactivated his Instagram. So there's that. And then also India Rose, his girlfriend, I don't know if this matters, but she unfollowed him before that or something to that effect. I don't know if that's still true. So yeah. But listen, man, if it is, if let's just say it was real, like Lil Durk comes down and says, I can't even see that. Like, honestly, rap is just not there yet. It's just not there yet. Like, let's just say this was just a slip up and somebody caught Lil Durk with a trans woman. Yeah, no, if he came out and owned that, that would be literally career suicide. Right now in 2021. Well,
Not necessarily,
see, not necessarily though, would it? Because
because there would
no, but oh
also
my
be
god.
people. It would be mania because then like you got I know the gangsters would feel some type of way, but then you would have people that just really appreciate that he came out and just said like, yeah, man, like I find trans women attractive. Like, but if he was, but he's cheating. I don't know. Like, how is that? That's not good. That's still not good. Like, you got kids with this chick. I don't know. He's a rapper, so I guess now it just changes that because it's a trans woman. Oh, now we gotta go up in arms. But if this was just a chick, or if this is, and we don't even know if that's a trans woman. This that's just
But
another assumption.
yeah, but I don't know. Some of the features in that photo looked, yeah, like when you just like when you know you can, and then but then again, you're right. We don't know. We don't even know the setting of the walk that took place in. That's what's so crazy. And Lil Durk is so silent; he won't tell you. So it's just like
Yeah, man.
you
We don't
just, you
know
know.
what like that. We're just nah, hell no. This is just too much assumption, too much just implication. Like we're just trying to, just, nah, man. Y'all just assuming way too much off of what it's. This is the one picture, and no one has come out and said something. Y'all are assuming way too much off one picture. That's my take on it.
Hmm.
That's my take. That's how I'm feeling. That's what I'm standing on.
I agree. I agree. We also had there was also, man, I didn't put this out anywhere down, but there was a Bobby Shmurda, I think it was a tweet. Let out his tweet. Very
Shout out to,
interesting tweet.
shout out to Bobby Schmurder. Shout out to Bobby Schmurder.
We've been chronicling this guy's post release from prison. You know, everybody saluted him, wanted to see great things from him, that being Bobby Shmurda. We are included in that, everybody. And I just want to find what he said. I don't think I'll be able to find it. But it was something to the effect of, you know, does anybody want to be gangsta anymore? Does anybody even, you know, is that even a And hey, I salute Bobby Shmurda. You know, that's evolution. Take some money, take it out, go somewhere.
He said, don't anybody, like, no one wants to do that. Like, that's just a bad, like, he's denouncing it,
Exactly right.
right? Or is he like just, or is he saying like,
Exactly
oh,
right. Give me your
none of these
opinion.
niggas, none of these niggas out here are gangsters.
Well, no. I think what he was really saying was like, yo, is it even cool to be gangsta anymore? But I really can't put words in his mouth because I just don't remember what the fuck he said. But I need you to, Nigel. I need you to please. What am I? What is this? Hold on.
What's going on there?
Dog, I'm a dog, I'ma treat her like a dog. Feed her to my dog.
There you go.
Hit you with this bottle, I can't beat you like a dog. Dog ass chopstick, hoes say I ain't shit. Bitch, you know I'm toxic. Shadow bitches say dick. I'm a ratchet ass nigga, need a ratchet ass bitch. I can't meet your mama or your daddy, fuck your family. I'm a dog, nigga. I'm a dog, I'm a
Why is he eating up
dog,
dog
I'm a
man?
dog, I'm a
Why why did he eat out the dog bowl?
I don't know.
What is, oh, nigga said, what is blood doing? Nah, I'm sorry. Some of the comments just be funny because I can hear a dude saying that like in real life. Like, what is blood doing? Just like in my head, I can hear that actually being said. That's just hilarious. But yeah, this is
It's pretty bad.
yeah, nah. Wh- but for what? What? What the hell? This man. But you know what? But you know what?
Hmm.
I can have my opinion, but honestly, man, he's the young, just the youngin, man. He a young nigga, and he's going through all sorts of just phases, changes, money, bitches, AP, drug.
Bro, what the
Like,
fuck are you talking about?
he's going through a lot. Fame, like, just, I think it's all just, this is like just, yeah, man, this is just a phase, another phase he's going through, man. Because, he went through the NLE Choppa thing, and the label was like,
No,
yo,
stop.
I'm
Now
sure
stop
the
right
label
there.
was like, yo,
Now stop
you gotta
right there. No,
kickbox with
now
that boy.
stop. Now stop right there. How you go from NLE Chakra, who really was a Pan-Africanist in disguise, Chakra, who was saying the black man is king, the black man is this, the black man is that, no vaccine, da 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 da. And then you got this man acting literally like a dog on Instagram.
Yeah.
How do you know? But it's not even like that was at one end of his career and this is another. That was right back to back. His last phase, quote unquote, was NLE Choppa.
Not
This
necessarily.
again against for the black man sort of man. And now you gonna depict yourself licking dog water out of a dog bowl? Nah, this honestly, they joke and say that like, oh yeah, if Floyd loses a fight, you know, to Jake Paul, it's gonna set us back 300 years. This images like this is what set us back 300 years. This man is apparently eating straight up dog food.
He's not eating straight up dog food.
But you're eating food out of a fucking dog bowl on all fours. This is completely degrading.
He's eating
This is
like
completely
a dog.
degrading. I'm just telling you.
This is horrible to see. I'll say that. I'll keep it a buck, man. This is not the image I wanted to see of NLE Choppa, man, or NLE Choppa. But his name is NLE Choppa. But the fact that he's doing, I don't know why.
What does his name have to do with his willingness to appear as a dog?
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna just say
Go fetch?
I'm gonna say it's drugs, man. I'm gonna say it's drugs.
No, Nigel.
Or he's just being a goofy kid. How old is he? Like 19?
This nigga is not 19 with that neck tattoo.
He's
Bro,
like,
he is
or
at
maybe
he's at
18.
least 21 years old. He is 21 years old. And I'm just saying,
He's 18 years old. Come on, man. He's a youngin.
That's crazy.
18 years
that's pretty
old.
crazy. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's pretty
So
crazy.
honestly, he's just
That's pretty crazy.
he's Jalen. He's one of our cousins' age, man, and he's be walling on the Instagram. He be just doing his little shit. So I mean, yeah. Shit,
Yo,
I saw one time on his Instagram, this man was in Walmart, I guess, inside the fort. Like he made himself a fort of the toilet or the toilet paper, and he got inside of it in the stock or at a Costco or something. So yeah, man. I mean, these youngins is just doing whatever the fuck, man. 18. Yeah, man,
They are doing whatever the fuck, and I'm also just surprised about his age. That is
yeah, now
18.
It really is with the whole fame, drugs, AP, bitches, like all that, and at 18, just
yeah, it's a lot.
A lot.
It's a lot. It's a
No
lot.
one
But
talks about it, man. It's some real shit.
But you have to think, what would get a man to do something like that? That's the question that you be initially asked, and I think, honestly, that's some straight up Illuminati shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy. You wanna go out and start talking about health and wealth and yeah, you wanna do that? Okay, yeah, we'll let you for now. Let the bill run up. Yeah. Then when you come back to us for money, this is what you gotta do. Put this video out. This is my idea. Go. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. And I don't have anything to prove that. That's just all feelings. That's just all. I just looked at a clip and I saw some shit, but I've never seen any. Well, how would you say? I've just never seen anybody else do anything. Any other artist do anything like that. And
I think he's with United Masters, right? The independent label thing. I don't know how far it went. I don't know who told him to do that. Because it's like a independent. I don't know how it works. I don't know the ins and outs.
I know when he initially came out, that's what he said. But who knows what NLE Choppa's situation is like now? Who knows? But then again, you're right. You know, he could have just been where he's at, stayed there, cool. He's NLE. He does his thing. And
he's
maybe
being a
this
dumb kid.
and he's just being a dumb kid. And
Look
listen, man.
at
What? Look at what?
Look at the MTV and Bam Margera. Like, they were young when they were doing all that shit. Like, when you really think about it, they were just early 20s dudes just doing some wild ass shit, jacket, literally. So it's like, when you kind of think about it, it's like, okay, we just saw these wild white guys do some wild shit, but we weren't like, oh man, they're really putting down their race, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, NLE Choppa decides to bust through a fucking. He decides to go through his his wooden fence, looking crazy, and then eating out of a dog bowl and acting like a dog. We all want to say he's bringing down. He said this is what sets black people 300 years back. What the fuck, man? He's just being stupid, man. He's just being trying to be funny, man. He's just, he's just being dumb. You know, it's just a dumb little, he's just dumb.
I'll admit, I've been a little bit hyperbolic, but
yeah, man, you can't just.
I don't know, man. Where else do you even see? But where else do you see that type of shit? Just act like a dog? Like, you gotta be a very just a fringe.
What you mean?
I don't know, but I don't know.
There you go. But
that's not what I mean. That's not. But that's not the same at all. Because he was more like a junkyard dog, and he was like, he's rough and he got the spikes on his neck.
But hey, man, this is 2021. This ain't 2000. No, not 90. No, 2021, 21st century. This is, man. He's just poking fun, he's just being.
Have your man with the tennis ball play fetch with you.
Is that also? Is there a full video of this? That's what I need to know.
The video I got is the video that's on Academics. It's a preview. It's not out yet because it's a TikTok reel. Just put out his TikTok reel.
Okay, well there you go, man. It may not. This is probably not even serious. This is just some funny.
I'm a wretched ass nigga, need a wretched ass bitch. I can't meet your mama or your daddy, fuck your family. I'm a dog, nigga. I'm a dog.
Yeah, because he's saying I'm a dog. Arr, arr. You know, he's got the ad lib, but I don't think DMX ever took it to this level. But maybe I could be wrong. I could be tripping. You know what? He probably did take it to this level. The nigga did branded his whole shit on being a dog, and also Snoop dog. So,
yeah.
Listen, man. I think the tongue out is weird as hell. I think but then again, I'm a weirdo. I'm a straight up weirdo. So it takes one to know one. I'm a weirdo. Like, let me just say that again. But yeah. Shout out to NLE. Apparently, he's back to his shenanigans, his buffoonery and tomfoolery. That's straight up. I want to. Okay, I'm gonna show this on screen. I just thought that this post was funny. If you have any epilepsy warning. Don't look at the screen. October 29th, Psycho Bob is dropping his first album presented by Sniper Gang, Nightmare Babies. Need it or keep it? I can't even pause it. Okay, here we go. Need it or keep it? Delete this. Said a prayer after watching. Bro, what is going on? What the fuck is this act? I think I'm gonna be. Hey, okay. But yeah, this man, I don't know. This dude is like on Instagram. I don't know. These dudes are really doing anything. Rappers are really doing anything to get on. Even posting epileptic and seizure inducing videos. I just thought that was funny, and I just wanted to put it up. That like, why the hell do you have to have it so that the light is turning on and off? Like, that does not add any flavor to the video at all. Anyway, Nigel, are you an island boy?
I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy.
You want to snitch?
Okay, I
We
don't know.
them island boys. But honestly, I'm not an island boy. I just like that melody. And I just have a weird feeling about those guys that something's gonna come out about them. Like just weird shit. So
Well, they're
yeah,
not.
I just wanted to air that out. I don't know. They just gave me weird vibes.
Yeah, well, number one, I think they're twins as well. Number
Oh,
two,
they
I think so.
related.
Yeah, I think. Because they talk over each other a lot. And like, they just kind of just talked at the same time. They had like one mind. But yeah, them island boys dudes, man, them dudes is
Island
it's just
boys.
another one of those testaments of clout. Because they're gonna take whatever this, like, they're just gaining clout right now. They're just gaining clout, and as they gain clout, they're gonna do something with it. They're gonna make some move. Lil Nas X gained clout with a Nicki Minaj, fan page, and then voila, turns into Lil Nas X with the Old Town Road song. So yeah, there's just some people that know how to gain clout, man. Those dudes are really good. They know how to go viral.
Yeah, man, we
Man,
got them Island Boys, man. Didn't they just they did an Adam 22
yeah, they,
interview?
they they did, and I was gonna say, yeah, and that they didn't seem like too much of degenerates. They both vehemently said that yeah, they didn't do meth or coke in their come up. So there's that. Like, it was quite notable because Adam 22 just asked, like, yo, did y'all do meth? They were just at the same time like, no. So yeah, man, shout out to them island boys. They stayed away from the
You guys
bullshit.
too mad.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was in the context of the conversation because he was going through their whole life and shit.
Oh,
Because like there's a whole story, as everybody has, they kind of just being all over the place and staying with this person or that person, and kind of some, I don't know, whatever. I guess kind of sort of gang life. I guess I don't really know. Yo, listen. At this point, I'm just kind of scrolling on Instagram looking for things. Mac Miller's drug supplier pleads guilty to fentanyl charge. They went after that man. I don't know. Yeah, they went after that man. That's all I'm gonna say. Amen. But does catching one guy stop the fentanyl crisis? Well, I guess that's not what it was for, but yeah. Kyle Rittenhouse, the dude from last year's protests, remember that? He killed 2 people. His AR-15.
yeah, they're trying to say the two people are not victims and that they were arsonists and rioters. And so that's what the lawyer's trying to convey to the jury and the judge. So,
he's gonna get a lighter sentence than what a person who's killed 2 people traditionally gets. That's just reality. That's just reality. I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's just reality?
Well, I just see it.
What do you mean by that?
I just see it in the sense that the situation was so chaotic and the circumstance was so unclear. It's not like he had any any provable premeditated willingness to attack. From what I remember correctly from the video that I saw on Twitter, which that's really one of the harrowing things about Twitter, is that you could just, there's the internet detectives, but they're really on Twitter. And at the time of the protests, you could find the video where this guy's letting off the shots that killed people. And Kyle Rittenhouse was in a sort of, how would you say? Again, it was chaos. I think people were already running. I'm not sure, like some sort of pandemonium had already broke. And either people had been, I really don't know what happened exactly, but the point of the matter is because it was so chaotic, and because it was so quote unquote provably indirect, is what I would say. Like,
let out shot.
Huh?
He decided to let out an AR-15.
Yeah. Well, he just decided to let out shots from it. And I'm just saying, it would be not easy for a lawyer, but there's a path that I could see a lawyer following where they say, hey, number one, this kid didn't go in here thinking that any specific person should die. He was trying to just protect some storefront. He got lost. And now he's out and about. There's protesters all around him. They're yelling things. They're screaming things in the heat of the moment. These rioters, angry protesters, etc., 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 looters, they ganged up on him, and in a self-defensive move, he shot blankly and indiscriminately to just take care of any whatever threats coming close. They'll get it reduced to some sort of like what a manslaughter charge would get you. And I don't know if that would, depending on the state or whatever, that could be a lot of years, but it's not the amount of time that a person who went to a place and killed 2 people would get, or would usually get, let's say. And so, yeah, I just see it as very much provable that it was indiscriminate. It was not premeditated. It was heat of the moment, which you could then. It's just like all of these.
But then, what do you see? Now you're rambling, but like for cases like this, you kind of gotta get the facts, man. Because where are you getting all this information?
Well, it's just from my memory. We're just bullshitting. It's just from my memory, and you're right. You're definitely right. You're definitely right.
If we too touchy of a subject to just be rambling, just bullshitting. Nah.
Well, it's not. It's. Well, okay. I say
dude,
bullshitting. We'll say sorry. You saying what?
This dude. Well, as far as I saw in the video, dude was just literally just taking shots. Like he was just shooting at. It seemed like he was just shooting at. He was just shooting at people, but it was all chaos around. But he was just shooting, as if someone would. But I don't see why he would shoot unless there was directly someone coming at you or anything like that. It didn't seem like that in the video. Just see him shooting a gun, like at a crowd.
Yeah, no, that's where having to go back and review that footage again, if we really want to have a more in-depth conversation about the actual reality of it, would be necessary, because I seem to remember some sort of confrontation that took Rittenhouse to the ground, and he ended up shooting from the ground up. but I could be high, I could be stoned.
Nah. Let's do that.
See, no, and again.
I don't
You
even,
know, we're just bullshitting, and we're no place of authority to be talking about this. We're just giving our thoughts on the case. I just really think that's what's gonna happen, just based on how I remember it. Now, going back and reviewing it, I'm sure, I'm probably way off base, but it's just, we're just rambling, man. But let's just say though that these videos do have any sort of indication of chaos and any indication of some sort of crowd building up around this individual, but prior to the shots, I do believe that defensive attorneys will have an easier time getting their client less years. Huh?
I can see your case.
Uh-oh, hold up. Yo. Hey, yo, it cut off. Yo, cut off.
Oh, it's back on.
So, sorry about that, folks. No, but you said you could see my and again, I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm simply saying that the vibe and everything, just based off of my memory, rambling, that's how I feel that this case is going to go. I do need to look into it more. And in fact, I mean, I keep saying I do need to, but what I really should be saying is I'm going to look into it more. But honestly, I don't want to look into it more because it's so negative. It's dark. It's just like a case. Like, it just comes from that time in the country where everything was just so just hot, and you couldn't have a conversation, and it's still that hot, but it's now cooled off in a way where the heated tensions are now just under shallow how do you say, just shallow masks that kind of hide it, but things can pop off anyway. No, and to be clear, what do I think? Rittenhouse? I don't know, man. I don't know. You killed 2 people. That just can't change. You've got to do time for that. Real time. But I do look at the age. I look at the circumstance. To be fair. But that's all I have to say. It's not, and again, I don't know how fair they would be. I don't know how fair they would be to somebody that looks like me that did something like that. But if I was in the position of judge, I'd try to be fair. What's up?
I just kind of I just looked up the video, and I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong. He has the gun, and I kind of hard. I mean, he's on the floor, and there's like people kind of surrounding him, but he's already shooting. Like, he's on the floor.
Okay, but why would people? Okay, but wait. But why would you have a gun and have people surrounding you?
Right. Yeah. See, that's
you or this crowd is agitated. Either you've agitated them or this crowd is agitated. And if that's true in a court of law, then you can clearly say there was a presence of violence and intimidation, that my defendant felt intimidated and like his life was on the balance. You just say that.
But him to
it's not true. I'm just saying.
But for him to bring a gun out, he felt so he felt the need enough to be like, yo, I need to go to this protest and make sure everyone is safe. So I'm gonna bring my gun.
It's a flawed sense of reasoning. And I'm just playing devil's advocate. I do believe that That's ignorant. And again, I believe he deserves a decent amount of jail time. I would say 25 years. You're young. Take that chunk out of your life.
Sure.
You've taken 2 lives. Not life. Because again, it was a situation. It was a situation. It wasn't like this was just in a vacuum. I went to a place. But bruh. Number 1, you didn't have to take this gun. Number 2, I think they did have it come out in the case that he wasn't even old enough or able to be wielding the weapon or something along those lines. So, but that part I'm not 100% on. I don't know. But and we're just rambling. We don't have a young Jamie here, so we could, I'll look this up, or maybe I won't look this up after the fact. Shit, man, it's the Rambling Rowgh Show. What do you want me to do? Coming out with these 2 times a week, pumping them out for your entertainment. Shit. Yeah, it's an unfortunate case entirely, and yeah, I would rather not focus on it, but it is important to look at these cases. It is, but not gonna lie, I do tend to just look away. I tend to look away.
Yeah, man. I just watched the clip of the video, so
Shouldn't look away though.
pretty raw. Yeah, man. It's a quick search. At least for the clip. If you guys want to watch the clip, it's a quick search on YouTube.
But in the
You can
clip,
make
I'm
should
sorry.
watch it.
I'm
I was
sorry. I'm
gonna
sorry.
say, people just make their own decision on how you feel about it. But in my thoughts, I'm just saying, like, yeah, regardless of, like, nah, man, you brought a gun, and I guess you could say it's for your safety, but I don't know, man. It's like it seemed like you wanted to antagonize some kind of scuffle or some kind of, you wanted something to happen because you don't have a fucking AR-15 just walking around in the streets, and then you just don't have people just looking at you like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. Like, it's a big ass gun, but I don't know what state he's in. I don't know what like the laws are, where he's at. I don't know how it is. So, but yeah, man, that's some scary shit. Regardless if you're worrying about your safety, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just right to just go to a protest with the AR-15. Unless it's like, okay, unless it's the situation where it's like, all right, one side is armed, other side is armed. I mean, okay. But if you're just going to I don't know, like, it seemed like he was looking for trouble, or if maybe he was going out to look for looters and all this shit. But nigga, you're not fucking Batman. You're not fuck. Oh,
That's
but
true
yeah,
though.
we don't know. We don't know
That's the other angle. But what it comes down to, unfortunately, is not exactly what's true. What actually happened, it's what's provable in a court of law. Unfortunately. And I say that to say, again, any video where there's a crowd around this kid before shots have been let off, and any video showing an agitation in that crowd, I think the lawyers have they've got a game plan. Yeah, it's that shit. But yeah. That's just the way it is. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Things will never be the same. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, RP all the victims. RP all the people that got shot, bro.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, my brother? Anything else that's on your mind, man? Anything else you want to get up off your chest here? It's a COVID episode. I don't mind if this one is a little shorter. My larynx is feeling tired. I want to play some Warzone.
Uh,
I haven't been to jiu-jitsu in a few days. I've been kind of getting fat. Been a little scared. But at the same time, I haven't been feeling so well. So, anyway, anything else you want to talk about?
I don't really got much. Did we talk about the last One Piece?
Oh no, we didn't. Yeah, no, we could quickly go over that. Yeah, no, Sanji is scared. Spoilers, by the way. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, One
Spoiler
Piece
alert.
spoilers.
Spoiler alert. We are talking about the manga, One Piece manga spoilers. And Sanji is scared about the new what do you even call it? Power? How would you say
His body is morphing. It seems like his body's morphing into the bodies, and his abilities are starting to show, or some type of abilities starting to grow into him. Because all the like his siblings they all have an ability too. Like it's not just, or is it the suit that gives them an ability?
well, I believe it was I don't know. I don't think it's the suit. I think it's pre the suit. It's the kids themselves. They have abilities that the suit enhances. I could be stoned on that. But the way I read it was like Judge was affecting their DNA, or was affecting their yeah, I guess their DNA, to make each of his kids either have a, you know, more powerful exoskeleton, or I guess the other one, you know, like the vocal cords, or like
Superhumans.
it's just superhumans in
Basically,
general,
think of
right?
it as just a whole bunch of Captain Americans.
Basically. And
And
so,
but you
but
know,
wait, hold on, dude. Honestly, yeah, no, I'm just
yeah,
rambling at this point.
I gotta
I gotta
refresh
reread
my
it.
memory a little bit.
I gotta reread it. But my takeaway from it though is, I mean, man, never put it past Oda to just know how to pat out some damn chapters. Just when you thought Wano was on the bend to being right around over, no. We still have to uncover this last little bit of, I guess, character arc hung over from the whole Cake Island, which is Sanji has to become used to using this goddamn suit. Because, I mean, and also, like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, a suit that literally gives you invisibility, bro, like, stop, like, just give in. And I think this fight, we're gonna see Sanji get over it, have to use the suit because it's such a dire situation in trying to fight Queen, and also in trying to get up to the performance floor, because I would think he would want to help. Well, I guess Luffy is at the part of the Kaido fight where he takes it by himself, huh? I guess that's what that is.
Yeah, man.
Is that what
He's
that is?
Far along. Yeah, he's that far along, man. You know, we need Law and Kid to beat one person, but Luffy can to take on one of them on his own. That's the legend of Joy Boy.
Well, I don't know about
So
the last part. I don't know about the Legend of Joy
right,
Boy
but
part.
well, it's just the legend of Straw Hat Luffy though. That's just makes him legendary. Yeah, it took them it took them a pair to defeat one. It took me alone to defeat the strongest. Well, it's kind of hard to say who's stronger, but yeah, I it was just me. It was a 1-on-1, and I defeated him. But not really just me, because when you really think about it, it took a lot for Kaido to even get weakened, and it wasn't just Luffy who hit him. It was also a lot of shit happened
The Akuzaya
until Kaido was
9,
really weak.
Trafalgar Law, Kid, Killer, Zoro, Momonosuke, and Yamato have all taken shots at Kaido.
Right, and they all got defeated.
That's a lot of people. Yeah, that's true. They all did get defeated, including Luffy. But it is well over 10 people though, and
But
well,
yeah, it still even after all that, it still seems a little
out
crazy
there,
that Luffy would just,
defeat them.
yeah, it still seems wild. Even after all of that, it's just like, I think you need help here. Like, I
And
think you need someone else here, bro.
you
Like
gotta
this is,
think, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you gotta think that with the suit, the Germa suit that Sanji has, and I don't know how much time they're gonna make Zoro have left, but I mean, come on, man, just get it done. You just get it done. You know? But I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting few months more of One Piece. I don't think we're going to see the end of Wano by the end of the year. No, we will be in Wano into 2022. But that's good.
or
We have
not.
another manga. We have another manga coming this week, this Saturday, and
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday.
Okay, that was pretty creepy the way you got all up into the mic, like your eyeballs
It's
were all just
spooky
into it.
season, man.
Yeah, man, it is spooky season. It is the Rambling Rogue Show, my brother. How's Liverpool?
Man, Liverpool's doing fantastic, man. You know what I'm saying Liverpool's really showing out. They kicked Manchester United's ass the other day, the other day. They 5-0'd them. Cristiano Ronaldo is on Manchester United. He kicked one of our players, and there was a little scuffle, and it was funny because it's just like, yeah, Cristiano, you ain't that big, you ain't that tough. We're Liverpool. You never walk alone. We held them scoreless, so that's a
Is,
big accomplishment, man.
are those
Big
the house?
accomplishment.
Are those the house words of Liverpool?
Yeah, man. I
There
mean,
you
I
go.
guess it's one of them. But yeah, man, and we beat them in Old Trafford in their own house. So they haven't been beaten there in a while, I think, or something. But yeah, man, we embarrassed the team. So yeah, man, Liverpool's out here. Shout out to Liverpool. Salute to Liverpool.
Yeah, salute to Liverpool. Salute to the upset against Man United.
hmm
Uh,
Not the not the upset. We This is something that was expected to happen. Let me just keep it a buck. Not upset. Not not at
not
all.
an upset.
I'm not even surprised. I was like, them boys, them boys. This season, I don't know, man.
How,
They looking really locked in.
how about your Washington football team? How locked in are they looking?
I don't know if we
Mm-hmm.
talked. I think we did talk about the last game we played against the Packers,
Oh no, yeah, that's
but
right. Against Cheeseheads, Yannick Cheese Whiz. Who won again?
the Packers, they
Hmm.
won. It's 7-24.
What's their next game?
Or no, 10-24.
Oh, what's their next game?
I think their next game is against Denver, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's Denver.
Well, good luck to the football team. Little bit of a last second. Not even really. I guess this was the site at the last Brooklyn Nets game here. You know, we've got some protesting, some anger, some feelings getting riled up, some people over the Kyrie no vaccination. You had a big protest apparently in Brooklyn that kind of broke out in a little bit of fighting there, as you just saw. You got any thoughts on this, Nigel?
And
Ooh.
I don't really have too many thoughts on it. It's just, I don't know, man. Just it's hard to say. I guess it's a man. It's a New York mandate. It's not really the fucking NBA. Like, cause if it wasn't a mandate, then I'm sure the NBA would have found some way to accommodate this rule. Like, oh, you could just test before the games instead of just having to be vaccinated. But in New York, you got to be vaccinated in order to play. So what?
And then I heard that there was a player who was unvaccinated who came to New York, played, left. I'm not sure who it was, but I think I was listening to another podcast. They were saying it was a player from the Wizards, but I think so. But yeah, hey man, pretty crazy, pretty crazy, pretty crazy, pretty crazy. All over this vaccine. And speaking of the vaccine, listen, man, I hope y'all wish me well. I'm just gonna just chill the next couple of days, and we're gonna see what happens. If I start feeling better, okay. And if I start feeling like absolute dog shit, then we'll also see what happens. And we'll just go from there. That's just the approach that I'm going to take with my health situation. I don't advise it. I don't say, no, I say assess your health situation and do what's best for you. So, I also wanted to talk really quickly about those Playboy Cardi shows. Apparently they're going up, man. They're even crazier. We went to a Playboy Cardi show in 2018, for Die Lit. It was pretty fucking lit. It was insane, actually. It was actually, and we've been to a few shows. It's pretty lit. It's pretty damn lit.
Yeah, the Cardi show was pretty fire, man.
Yeah.
That boy really knows how to bring the energy to the crowd, man. His performance energy is something to behold. I will say that. I will say that.
One of the most notable parts from that entire thing is just before the beat drops on the first song, he plays this horn, this World War II horn that's like, and it just keeps playing over and over and over again. And a giant circle formed in the pit that I was in the middle of, which some gentleman with like a camo, or was it camo, or was it like some kind of, I don't even remember the fit, that either he was wearing some kind of it was like a camo jacket with some kind of like black and white brand on the back. It might have been Off-White, I don't know, but he literally put his fist straight down in the middle of the circle, the giant circle that formed in the pit. This big burly man, he was probably like, like 250 pounds, maybe like 5'11", just put his fist down, head down, and his jacket was luminescent. So it was all in the dark, but because of the dark lights that were in there, you could really, his jacket was like really popping. Like it was really, it was just very bright. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was like luminescent. And then when the beat dropped, everybody just kind of collapsed in on him. Like, in a sense where they didn't fall, but the pit just like, that shit just was so crazy. I'll never forget that shit.
And Playboy Cardi be bringing out the crazy, wild energy, man, for his shows. He is a great performer, and he knows how to start off a show and have you just go fucking bananas. Because maybe his music is just meant for that. You know what I'm saying? He just makes great music for a show type of vibe. Like jump out the house, jump out the house, jump out the house. Like you can just hear that at a show and just go fucking nuts, like just because it's so simple. All, all you
Jump
jump
out of the
out,
house. Jump out of the house.
you
Jump out of the
just
house. Jump out of the
you
house.
gotta
Jump
just
out of
jump
the
out the
house.
house, literally. Like so, but yeah, man.
And you don't even
So
have
yeah,
to say the whole thing. You can just start mumbling it. Jump out of the house. Jump out of the house. Jump out of the
I
house.
heard that the shows have been so crazy that fans have put his album back in the top 200 on Billboard or something like that.
Wow.
And so yeah, the album that came out last year Christmas time. Wow.
And he promised a fucking deluxe that never came. That he could, and the thing about that deluxe that never came is that it legitimately, he does have enough hits. Like the leaks, from the leaks, if he takes a few of those and polishes them up, as there was a couple of those that ended up on Whole Lotta Red, but just a couple. But if he takes a few more of those leaks, polishes them up, and then puts it out, man, that's, I mean, dude, I don't know. Even not even a deluxe album, just another album in 2022, like, or 2021. I mean, like, oh my goodness, it would just be crazy.
It's just like mixed and mastered leaks of Cardi's. Just like yeah, and I'm gonna just drop all these for y'all. This for the fans, man. This is straight for the fans. Y'all know what's up, and I'm sure that should go up.
I mean, I don't think he would ever say it like that. Yeah, it's straight for the nah. He's he's not.
It's for the money, but you know.
Nah, but he just wouldn't say it like that. He just he's just here you go, love you, XY, start.
Okay, why the hell do you have to talk like that? I'm just saying it in my voice. I would say, but yeah, yeah.
He also said different things. But yeah, man. Hey, man. Shout out to Cardi. Shout out to his shows. Yeah. Pray for Snoop Dogg. He just lost his mom. His mom just passed away.
I saw he's on the Breakfast Club. Just had a Breakfast Club interview.
Yeah, he was on there talking about it. Yeah, sir. So, yeah, and then I think a good way to end off this podcast will be with a recurring theme on this podcast. We have Mr. Bobby Shmurda back at it with some more moves here. Let's see what he gets into here. Okay. So wait. So this shoulder roll here, Nigel. Like, rate this shoulder roll. Like, tell me what you think of this. Rate it. Like, rate it as a dance move. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, he's giving me... Oh, man. Send him back free Melly. That's not even funny. That's just... Also... Melly might have did that shit.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that because I know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about it either, but pretty strange case. Loose hips, Bobby. That's another commenter.
Yo, man.
Grand Wizard Chat nigga said Bobby's still in jail mentally.
Dude, he's just dancing. I don't see what's wrong with that video. He's just dancing.
He's just having a good time. He's just putting the jig in.
He's just...
Yeah. Go Bobby. Go Bobby. Go Bobby. Go Bobby. That head movement. You gotta appreciate the head movement. Listen, man. Bobby Shmurda is
that's his body.
He's highly expressive. He salute to Bobby Shmurda. At least he's not out here acting like a damn dog. At least.
Bro.
NLE Choppa, I ain't gonna lie, that's just embarrassing. Like, that's just, and Yeah, you could say
Choppa,
it's
man.
all the growing process, and he's a kid, and but
Yeah.
also,
All
bro,
this money,
you're
baby.
supposed to have money. So why the hell would you ever? I don't know, but all right.
Because he's just being a dummy. And he's grown up in this social media age. If he's gonna post some dumb shit for clicks and reactions, so people could start going back to his page, start listening to his music, possibly, just flood his page. Maybe he's just doing this for a tactic, a reaction. Just like, okay, now we gotta check out what is NLE Choppa okay? Like, what the hell? NLE Choppa's just posting this kind of shit. Like now we're even now us even talking about it right now. It's just more and more exposure on NLE Chopper. Shit, there's a lot of shit on our desk we could have talked about, but here we are talking about the most ridiculous shit. So there you go. His plan worked. I think if you could call it a plan,
Yeah, we're talking about it now. Yeah. Hey, yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah, I won't argue with you anymore.
yeah, we're talking about it now, but this shit gonna go on the webs.
That's a fact. No, you're right. You're right. It's gonna live on. Our words will live
Yeah.
on.
So
Yeah, man.
yeah, just think about those things. You feel me?
Now you're not wrong, dude. You got a little bit of wisdom showing on your face. Yeah, this guy, he's a real. All right, man. Yeah, yeah. That's how you got to be looking at you know what I'm saying? The poom poom. Got to be very like that, man. That's it, man. That's all we got. I'm
Yeah,
gonna cut this off.
we we go.
Hey, yo, Thirsty Kill just showed up and put something in the chat. What's good, G? That man was in the car with us that one time. That man never forget. That's like, you remember that? It's like a etched memory in his brain. The one time that he tried to pass me my grinder and it was full. And it was full, and this motherfucker dropped the full ass grinder. I should have went back there with my belt out. Come here, boy.
Wait, who are you talking?
This dude named Robert. I don't know if you remember him, but we had a smoke session with him many moons ago with JR one time. These are a bunch of Rialto legends that we're naming now. But long story long, he dropped the weed, and I just didn't give a fuck. And he always remembered that, which I thought was it's cute, man. Anyway, that's it, man. Peace. Bye.
We go.
Okay, guys,
I
give him a
said
second.
that
Get it
about
again.
4 times. I done missed that 4 times. The timing wrong. I need this in person.
What?
Or did you cut it off?
No, I didn't cut it off. You fuck.
Oh
What?
shit.